Hello, everyone. This is Stephanie of Creatively Miss Me, YouTube Tips and More. Welcome to the show. And before I jump into today's lesson, let me get some advertisement out of the way.
Tonight's sponsor is $5 Jewelry Paradise, where your independent consultant is Terry Donald. Now, I'll have the list for her website, her Facebook, and her YouTube channel information listed below. Now, when you go, tell her Stephanie sent you.
Hello, everyone. I was laughing at myself because I was sitting up here ready to start this today's episode when I realized I was open under the wrong feed. I have my videos already pre-listed on StreamYard. And so I was open under one for June. So I laughed at myself and hurried up and switched screens, logins yeah, it's one of those. Yes. So remember head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Yes. Now, today's topic is how to spot a fake sponsor. 5 red flags that you should watch for. Now, I was asked about this a couple of weeks ago by a fellow YouTuber. She was saying, how do you know who is real and who isn't? So I did a little digging and came up with a little bit more information to share with you guys on how to spot a fake sponsor. So let me start in this presentation and we can ask questions and find out any other things that we need to find out about these fake sponsors out here. Excuse me. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now is how to spot a fake sponsor. 5 red flags to watch for. Now, in this video, we will discuss the 5 key signs to look for in order to spot a legitimate keyword, legitimate sponsorship opportunity. With the rise of influencer marketing, it's important to know how to differentiate between real sponsors and potential scams. By following these guidelines, you can protect yourself and your brand while ensuring a successful partnership. Now, watch to the end to learn how to know if a sponsor is real and avoid the potential pitfall. Now, I run into a couple of sponsors that were truly fake, and you can tell from the way they address me. Now, first thing you want to do, I'm going to get this into the larger screen so you can see this. Excuse me, my throat has been really acting up, coming down with a cold. Now, the first thing is to do your research. Make sure that the sponsor has a reputable presence online and check for any reviews or feedback from other influencers that have worked with them. Now, when a company contacts me, first thing I do is Google. Excuse me. First thing I do is Google. I Google their name and I look for the name of the company. And then if they have a website, I'll go on their website and look for reviews and look at what they have on their website. Now, if they're an Amazon-based company, you can easily go on Amazon through their company name and look at the reviews on Amazon. Now, also to look on Instagram if it is not an Amazon company. I'm not sure how many Amazon companies do have Instagram. A few do, but I always try to look on Instagram and see if there's anything written on Instagram about them. And then if they have a website, then you need to see about their email address. And if they email you or write you, check out their letterhead. Now, bonus information. This is something I really think you need to pay attention to. Now, if the sponsor sends you an email and their email ends with gmail.com or AOL.com or Microsoft.com, or if it comes with their name, like for instance, Walmart. Now, if it says Walmart 1952.net, you know that's not Walmart. Now, a sponsor, if a sponsor, a company has a legitimate email address, their email address normally says their name, information at their company name.net or .com. It's never a Gmail account or AOL account or Microsoft.com. That's someone pulling a scam. Now, a DM, if a company DMs you and they have your email, so they need to send you their email address so you can verify who they are. Do not give this person your contact information or your email. If they DM'd you on Instagram, they should have already looked at your profile and seen your email address. So if you give it to them, that means they didn't do a research on you anyway. They just picked you out of out of a basket and said, let's see if we can get her to give us some money. So the company, if the company wants you, they will work. They will do the work they have to do to get in touch with you. They will know your name. I'm so sorry, y'all. Email format. Now, to verify that this is a legit, at the bottom of the email, you will see the company name, their address, their phone number, fax number, or at the top of the email address, you'll see a CC. Now, when it's normally a CC, there's letting you know that in their company, they're sending this to one of their supervisor or somebody else that's over them, a partner. They send in the email to them as well to let them know this is who I contacted to be our representative. So when you have a conversation back with them, the other person sees the email and can respond or correct anything that is wrong in the conversation. But the main thing I always look at is the email address. Now, I've received emails from companies and it'll have like Nike 85692. That's not Nike. I've had a company contact me and say they were Nike, but they had 85 numbers behind the name. That's not Nike. That is not Nike. Pay attention to what these people send you, because they will try to get you and they will try to make it seem like they're doing you a favor when it's you doing them a favor. Hi, Denise. So please pay attention to what they're sending you, because they are getting better, but you have to be a little bit smarter than they are. I get so many messages. I get so many messages, and some of them are straight up scammers. Yes, I have had the Nike scammer, or so. Yeah. I've had that Nike scammer hit me, I think 3 times, and they used an AOL account. They used the Nike with the 1800 numbers behind it, or different, or a dot and alphabet. I mean, they're getting better with it. They really are. But you have to be a little bit better than they are. Now, the third thing is to be aware of sponsors asking for payment. If they asked you to buy the content, don't buy it. Don't buy the content. Because what they're doing, if they're an Amazon-based company and they ask you to buy the content, and we'll reimburse you. When you buy the product and send us a copy, a screenshot that you have purchased the item, then we'll reimburse you your money. And some of them will tell you they'll reimburse you, but they won't reimburse the taxes. So don't do that, because with the Amazon-based company, when they ask you to buy the product, or go on Amazon and buy it and they reimburse you, That gives them a point with Amazon. I'm so sorry, y'all. I mean, oh, my husband is getting me. Hello, hello, how are you? I'm so sorry. My husband had a bad cold, and guess who's getting it? Me. All right. Now, with Amazon, if you purchase from them and they're Amazon based company, again, they get brownie points with Amazon because, oh, they've got a purchase. They've got a purchase. They've got another purchase, and they get brownie points. That's why they ask you to pay for it and then they'll reimburse you because they want to get those brownie points with Amazon. And also the PayPal payment. I've had a company contact me and they wanted me to buy their product, send the money through PayPal. And once they receive the money and they will ship me the item. And then once I do the video, then they will reimburse me. No, that's not a cool thing. That's not cool at all. Because with PayPal, if you send it through PayPal and they are a scam, you may not get your money back. But PayPal normally has an insurance where you would get your money back and they would go after that person. But if that person set up a fake dummy account, then PayPal is screwed. But don't do that. That is, oh my goodness, that is really off the chain for you to go and purchase the item first. Also, I had a company ask me to pay to be an ambassador for them. Why would I have to pay you to be your ambassador? Think about that. What did she say? Yes, definitely doesn't. Yes, the conscientious, you're so right. That is not right. If you have to pay them to be an ambassador, come on. Now, like, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Dossier. When they want you to be an ambassador for them, they send you the product. They get your name. They get your information. They contact you. You don't have to pay them to represent them. That's stupid. And a lot of people are doing that. A few, I know someone who thought it was a legit thing, and the company asked them until the company told them how much they had to pay to be an ambassador. And that's when they had told me about it. And I was like, that's stupid. Why would you be paying a company to be their ambassador? They should be coming to you to represent them. Well, in the long run, they wanted her to pay $500 to be an ambassador for 2 years. $500. Now, how many people you think fell for that ploy to send them that money? And they just sitting there pocketing money hand over fist, just pocket it in, pull it in, pull it in. And you think that you are doing something legit. These scam artists are getting good. Now, you also have to be careful with these scam artists as far as being online looking for a job. Now, I know someone who applied for a job online, thought they had the job, fill out all the application, fill out all the information, and was not a company. The company stole their information and the company filed taxes in their name. And the company looked legit. The thing they went through, everything looked legit, but it wasn't a legit company. Now, I'm going to pause for a minute and do a little advertisement.
Forget to give your girl a thumbs up. It doesn't hurt you, but it helps me. Under Creatively Miss Me, I have 3 channels. My main channel is Creatively Miss Me, decorating on a budget. My second channel is Creatively Miss Me, YouTube tips and more. The third channel is Creatively Miss Me, healthy tips and more. Hopefully, if you like what you see, you'll become a member of one of those channels. Now back to the show.
Now, these sponsors have been really creative on scamming people. So you really have to be aware. Like I've already deleted, I think, 7 emails yesterday from companies wanting me to represent them or, do a review on a product. And some of the products, I don't have any small children at home. So why would I want to get a toy? You didn't look at my channel, because if you looked at my channel, you would know I don't have any small children at home. So why would I want a small kid's bike helmet? I don't understand. And why would I want to? The other thing I received was um, it was a tent thing for children to play in inside the house. I don't have small children, so I don't know why you would send me that. Let's see, I almost fell for one on Instagram when they asked me to put their email address on my channel. And I was like, yeah, whoa. They are trying to get, yes, yes. I had one come at me like that as well, Denise. They wanted me to put their email on my account. Also, they wanted me to link it in my video. And I was like, why would I link you on my video? If you have a thing, then you link it in your own video. So then I got the call from my son, said, Mom, I heard about a new scam, blah, blah, blah. And it was the exact scam that just happened, where they want you to place their email address. And then once they do that, like you said, Denise, they could get in and get to your cash out. And I thought, wow. Hi, Marilyn. I thought, wow, they are getting really, really creative, man. They're really trying to get in. Now, we're going to go to number 4. And 4 is communicate with your sponsor. Yes, they are relentless. Yes, yes, yes. You wouldn't believe it, man. Now, if a legit sponsor, they will be open to answering any questions that you have and will provide clear and a timely response. That is true. If you are talking to a legitimate company and you tell them you have questions and you would like to speak to someone or continue to do it through email, whichever floats your boat, they will respond. What did you say, Denise? Gaming. I don't play. Yes, I don't play any games, nor would I. Yes, I get the gaming. I got one who contacted me about a fishing reel. I don't fish. I don't fish. So I don't understand. They let me know that they did not um, find out who I am. Let me go back. There was something I forgot to touch on the emails. Now, on the emails, if the company contacts you and they go, dear, like my channel is Creatively Miss Me. I'm going to use YouTube tips and more. And they go, dear Creatively Miss Me, YouTube tips and more. They did not go to my channel and read anything about me on my about page, because the first thing it says on my about page is, hello, my name is Stephanie. So if they come to you and they don't say your name, they say your channel name, don't even open it. And also, too, be really careful about opening these emails. Some of these scammers, when they send those emails like that, they have a link in there when you click on it that gets into your computer. So you have to be careful when you look at the name. When you get email that you don't realize who it is, look at the name of the email that is coming from first before you open email. If the email is not a .com, a .net, .gov, and it says, what's that new one? Is, oh, I can't think. It's another 3 letters behind it. Be very careful. It has to be a .com, a .org, a .gov, or one of those, or something in that sort. Because there's another one out now where they're trying to, I forgot what it's called, but be very careful. Read the N 3 letters. Make sure they make sense to you. Okay, now back to here. The 4th communication. Number 2, they will email you all that they require from you in their collaboration. They won't tell you that just talk about this. And you ask them, okay, what points, any specific points you want me to bring up, anything like that. And if they don't tell you specifically what they want, when they want it, like I said, the next one is 3, the time limit on the collaboration will be clear. If they don't tell you when, your deadline, we need this video done by such date. And they'll tell you when you get before, like I did one for a company, and what they wanted me to do is make the video, forward the video to them, let them approve it and see if they want me to make any changes. And then they'll respond back to me, which they did. They contacted me back. They wanted me to change it from, I think it was spring, and they wanted me to change it to summer, to say summer link. So I went in and corrected that, sent it back. They responded back to me. That's how they wanted it. And I put the video out. So some give you a time limit. Some give you a setup they want you to do. They all have the information for you. You don't have to guess and try to figure out or get those emails every other freaking day asking you when you put the email out. The video out. Because before I was knowledgeable about the scammers on these sponsors, I took I thought was a sponsor, and I told them that I already had videos already keyed up for the month. That it would be the beginning, it'd be the middle of the next month before I could get their video out. At first, they said okay. I gave them the date that their video would be up. Do you know they emailed me every other day for 3 weeks? Asking me when was it coming, when was it coming, when was it coming, when was it coming? Like that little kid on that cartoon, mom, 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 mommy, mommy, mommy. That's how I felt dealing with that company. I felt like they were a little kid sitting there just hollering my name just to be irritating. Mom, 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 mommy, 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 mama, mama, mama. That's how I felt when I opened up my email. And every other day, it was an email from this company saying, when is the video going live? When is the video going live? And I wrote them back with a copy of the letter that I sent them, telling them the date and the time that the video was going up. Now, it wasn't like it was a different person emailing me. It was the same person. So that really taught me a lesson that I needed to be very aware of who I was responding to as far as sponsorship. Let's see, what did you say? Sometimes I see messages about growing my audience. You know what? I got one the other day from this company. And you know what they asked? They told me that they would grow my channel, 5,000 subscribers a month, for only $99 every week. Yeah, $400 a month for them to get me 5,000 subscribers a month. No. Yes. Many of those grow your audience people by scamming, or yes. You know what? Let's see. That is no interest to me. I feel like, yes. I had one contact me about, oh man, it slipped my mind that quick. I had a company contact me about doing some exercise clothing. Okay. I am a healthy woman. And if you know, I've been working on my health, and I'm getting back into my walking and things because the weather up here is retarded. So, excuse me, let me get a drink right quick. The company contacted me and wanted me to get some of their exercise wear. And they wanted me to have one of their exercise wear, but the outfits were cute. I would have been willing to wear them. But their largest size was an XL. No. When I told them that, sorry, thank you for the honor of thinking of me, but I am not interested in, sharing your merchandise. I told them, you do not have my size. And he says, they write me back and said, well, you can show it anyway. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. I know how mommy duty is. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about will be instincts. Thank you, and I enjoyed you being here. Please come again. Now, the fifth step is trust your instincts. If something feels off or is too good to be true, it probably is. By following these 5 signs, you can ensure that you are partnering with a legitimate sponsor who values your work and can help take your content to the next level. Thank you for following along in this slide. I'm going to remove the slides. If anyone has any questions about fake sponsors, I can answer what I can know. I can tell you some horror stories. I had a company contact me. Um, oh man, it was a couple of years ago, and it was about some editing software. Yes, about 2 years ago. It was some editing software, and if you know me, I'm kind of like a computer junkie. So I wanted to try out this new editing software, see if it was easier or had some more bells to it that the one I use don't have. So they said they're going to send me a link to download. So I said, uh, I want to know more about the company. So I looked one at the email address. The email address said Gmail. I Googled the name of the person that sent me the email. And when I Googled that person, all these flags come up that they had been ripping people off and stealing stuff and doing this and this name and this and having fake companies and blah. Beware of this name. Beware, beware, beware. I was like, oh my goodness. And everything in me, when they said download the software, something about it was just not right. It bothered me in my spirit. It kept telling me, don't click on that link. Don't click on that link. It's going to be something more damaging than you need. Don't click on that link. Something kept telling me that. And I just instantly deleted the email because I'm like, okay, God is trying to warn me that that person is not for real. Okay, Denise said instincts are important. I was feeling like something was off when the person was trying to get, yes, I shut it down for a few months and then, yes, to make them go, yes. When they asked, a company asked, somebody asked me for my cash out and I wouldn't give it to them. They kept saying they were going to pay me through cash out, pay me through cash out. And I just felt uneasy about that. Because if they send you something to Cash App, they can go back and dispute it, and Cash App will make you pay their money back. Right? Did you know that? That people do that. There was an instance on the news the other day. A woman was commissioned to make a prom dress, and the woman showed her the pattern, everything she wanted, and they agreed to the price. They paid the woman cash out $1,500. Picked up the dress. The daughter loved it. The mother went the day of prom, disputed the payment, the charge, and the woman had to pay the $1,500 back. And then you gonna post up pictures of the girl wearing the prom dress the next day. I open no links. Blue Sky is always after me about that. She says, do not, oh, yes, do not open links. Do you know how often I tell my father that? Do not open email that you don't know who it's from. I tell him that constantly. Do not click on the link that comes in your text and you don't know who it's from. I told them those are scammers, that once you click on it, you're giving them access to your phone, to your email. And if you pay any bills online, they will get all your information. So you have to be careful with these scammers. And then I think with these sponsors, if they cannot send you the item they want you to talk about without you having to pay for shipping or pay for the item up front, eh. Because if a company wants you to review their product to help them, they will send you the product free of charge. And if you have a contract, which I am working on so hard, or trying to get a contract together for myself. So when companies approach me, that I have a contract. I am improving on my media kit, and a media kit where it tells them a little bit about yourself, about what social media platforms you have, and how much you charge for Instagram, how much you charge for a post, how much you charge for it to be on your do a video, how much you charge to do a post in your community tab, how much you charge to put it in your stories on Instagram, how much you charge for Facebook. That's what a media kit is for. So you need to have a media kit together. So when a sponsor contacts you, you can upload that in their response to them if you want to work with them. There's also, what is it called? There's also called a site called Blue Book, Social Blue Book. That's what it's called, Social Blue Book. And once you go on Social Blue Book, now they do have a free side and they do have a side where you pay for it monthly. When I first joined it, it was $19, but now it's up to 20 some odd dollars. Let's see what she says. I have a friend about 10 years older than me. She's 80. She got $50,000. They threatened her and her family, so she went along with it and gave them money. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. When someone comes at you for that kind of money like that and tell you that they're going to threaten your family, that was the first thing I would have did, was went to the FBI and gave them that and let the FBI handle those people. Because right there, you already see, if they're threatening my family, yeah, we need to get you taken off the street. Where do you get it from? If or create one yourself? Oh, the media kit. Um, You can go to Canva. They have an example of a media kit on Canva. But I have one that I made from. I have one I made from Canva, and then I'm creating another one because the one I did. Let me get the one I have for Canva. Let me pull that up and show you what mine looks like. But I'm changing it because I seen one someone else did, and I like theirs better. Yeah, that's definitely craziness. Come on, Canva. Okay, okay, this is the one I have at present. Let me pull it up for you guys. I'm sorry, my husband in his cold. Man, I tell you, I shouldn't have let this man. Man, I tell you. Okay, here is mine from Canva. It has my picture on it here on the front. My name, CreativelyMsMe, YouTube influencer, blah, blah, blah. And it has my YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I have my subscription numbers, how many people I have at this time. The second page is to get to know me. It tells a little bit about me, and it says I'm a brand influencer and a content creator and how to contact me. The third page here, it asks the question, and it shows you my total overall fans and what channels I have, my gender, which one is larger, the same thing with the ages, and the same thing with the countries. Then the fourth page, I have now this page over here is an overall view of all my social media. And this page here is just for my YouTube channel for Creative and Miss Me, Decorating on a Budget. It shows my subscribers, my views, my counts, the audience, the age, the countries. The next page breaks down my Instagram, same thing, subscribers, the posts, the comments, the countries. The next page is for my Facebook, and I haven't finished. It has the followers, views, so forth and so on. So this is my new one. Okay. Now let me see if I can find my other one. Okay, let me go back here and remove that one. And then I want to go and open up the new one. I'll let you see the next one. Okay. Now, here is the old one that I have. It has a picture of me, the same thing. Content here tells you about me. This one here has the channel analytics, audience age, and then I hadn't did the sponsor, the pricing yet. I hadn't come up with that, but on this one, I had all my social media links here. Different pictures on here, which I need to add, that if they wanted to add me onto their site or something, I'd have pictures for them to choose from. So I need to add, that's one thing I need to add on my new one, the pictures of myself. So I did upgrade it because I did want to change. I wanted to upgrade how I was doing things. So they are, I just wanted to have it so when they contact me, I have a way to do it. Let's see. She says, what I said, Canva. Um, they do have straightaways. Sorry, ladies, late to a party. Okay. I was advised not to put prices in my kit, to send prices when specifically. Yes, that's what I was told. I was told to wait on the prices. Family meeting ran late. No problem, Stacy. Your kit looks good. I like how you did your social media links. Thank you. I've been trying to change it up and do it a little different. Now, the first one I showed you with the newer picture in it, I haven't included my social media links in it yet. I'm still building it. I have I have the links at the top of the page, but I still want to add um, pictures of myself on there for them to use if they want to choose a picture, and so that they will have information about me when when they ask to me to do a thing to sponsor me. So I'm really trying to get my ducks in the row. I've been really working on different things, changing things on my pages to improve them, changing pictures, changing backgrounds, um, trying thumbnails. um, and I've learned some new things that we can use in testing out our thumbnails. Now I know, Denise, you've been using that new thing where you can put two or three up, and get people to choose which one to use. But after you do on your thumbnails to see which ones bring the best attention, and that goes through what is it, analytics, and when you go to the advanced mode, and it's some steps to it. So I'll have to do a video to show you how to do it. Let me see what she says. So this is what you send to the companies you want to have sponsorship with, or wait. I wait till they contact me, and once they contact me, I send them that. But then I have sent it out to a few companies that I want to work with to see if it got anyone's attention. I'm working on swapping out my Gmail address to my .com. Yeah. And the pictures on that's a challenge for me. Not really, Denise. What I did was, well, my pictures, I sat with my camera, with my, I film with my phone. And these new ones, where is it? I just was playing with it earlier. A lot of these new tripods, they come with a remote so you can snap pictures. So what I do is I set my phone on the tripod. I first use the remotes have a Bluetooth link where you can link them to your phone. So I get queued it up and I get somewhere with a nice background, be it outside, be it somewhere in my home. I get there and I sit where I'm looking at my phone and I have the remote in my hand and I just snap and pose, snap and pose, snap and pose, snap and pose, snap and pose. That way, after I take 18 million snaps, then I go through all the pictures and I find the ones that I like the most. Let me pull up some that I did here recently. Let's see if I can find it. Let me find it first before I tell you about it. Where is it? Let me see. It's in the file. Let me find the file and then I will bring you guys to see what I'm looking at. But what I did was I just took a lot of pictures behind my green screen. Is it? Why am I not seeing? My eyes are crossed or something. Am I in the right one? Let me go this way. Uh, Here it is. This one. Is it? Are they on here? Yeah, they're here. Let me get the view larger and come back to you guys and share my screen. Windows. Here it is. Okay, right here, Denise. What I did was I sit with my green screen behind me, and you don't have to have a green screen because if you take your picture, you can also go to a site called remove.bg that removes the background and upload your pictures and take the background out. Now all I did was sit and pose. Took a pose, took a click. Took a pose, click, click, pose, click, click, pose, click, click, pose. Now the ones you see here at the bottom with the white background, I've already taken the background out of them because I wanted to just to play around with them. Now I like that picture. I don't know how come I didn't use that one. But I have used this one because I do like that one. And I like this one and I like that one. But on my channel, on my Healthy Tips and More, these are the pictures I use for it because I wanted to change the picture. I wasn't happy with it. See, here's the banner. Oh, you can't see it because I'll get share my screen. Quit that. Okay, let me go back. So I always try to do that. I snap, snap till I get the pictures that I want. So when I finish it, all I do is take out the background and I have pictures to use for my site. So it's easy to do that. That's how I do my different pictures. Now, see, well, I also too want to swap out my email for my business one. I've been thinking about it, but I do use CreativelyMsMe at gmail.com. But I am in the process of thinking of doing the email with my website and having the email through that. So, but I think I've kept you guys long enough. I know my husband is waiting on me for dinner. So if you have any questions that I haven't answered about the sponsors, the fake sponsors, leave them down below in the description and I'll answer them at the best of my ability. I want to thank everyone that showed up for me tonight. Thank you. Yeah, once you Bluetooth it to your phone, it's easy to do. You have to Bluetooth it to your phone. Now, I want to thank everyone that came on tonight, and hopefully this was helpful. I also want to thank my people in replay because your replay, you always do a girl good. Don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up. Doesn't hurt you, but it helps me. And hopefully you found something that was interesting on today's episode that made you want to come back and become a member of Creatively Miss Me, YouTube tips and more. And I will see you next week where I will have a guest next week. What is next week's date? No, next week I will be doing another topic next week. So come back and check out Wednesday and you'll see what my topic for next week will be. And I love you all and thank you for coming in. Bye bye.